The question I hear most often from parents of children with speech delay is this: my child is in speech therapy, but what more can I do at home? And my answer is simple. Every single day at home adds more power to what happens in a therapy room. I want to be clear. A speech therapist's clinical expertise is essential and cannot be replaced. But neural development happens through repetition. And repetition happens in real life, not just in a clinic. Today, I am going to give you a practical home program. 4 specific activities, 3 core principles, and 3 common mistakes to avoid. You can start using all of this from today. Before I give you the activities, let me explain briefly how speech and language actually develop in young children. Because when you understand the mechanism, the activities will make much more sense. The brain builds language through what developmental scientists call serve and return. When a child makes a sound, a gesture, or a facial expression and a caregiver responds to it, a neural connection is formed. Do this 1,000 times. And those connections become strong, established pathways for language. This is why parents are not just caregivers. They are the primary architects of their child's language development. The child's brain is most receptive to language input in early years of life. This is the developmental window, and every interaction in that window, every back and forth, every response, every word spoken during daily routine builds that architecture. Now let me give you 3 core principles that should underpin everything you do at home. Principle 1. Respond before you redirect. When your child points at something, makes any sound, or reaches towards something, respond to that communication attempt before doing anything else. This tells the child's brain, your communication works. I am listening. Principle 2. Use wait time. Most parents fill silence too quickly. When you ask your child a question or offer a choice, wait at least 5 seconds before providing the answer yourself. This silence feels uncomfortable, but it is giving the child's brain the time it needs to process and formulate a response. Do not rush this pause. Principle 3. Expand, never correct. If your child says ba for ball, do not say no, say ball properly. Instead say, yes, ball. The ball is round. You take exactly what they gave you and add one step. This builds confidence. Correction builds anxiety. And an anxious child communicates less. Now, let's talk about the activities. Activity 1. Imitation games. And here is the key that most parents miss. You go first. Before you ask your child to copy you, you copy them. This is what we call child-led imitation. You get down to the child's level and mirror exactly what they are doing. If they bang a block, you bang a block. If they make a b sound, you make the same sound. What this does is it builds trust, joint attention, and the turn-taking rhythm, all the foundations of communication, before a single meaningful word is spoken. Once you have their attention, you can introduce one variation. You say bha bha and look at them expectantly. Wait. If they copy, celebrate it. Do not move forward until they have engaged with this exchange. The rule here is always this: follow the child's lead, never force. And every single attempt, no matter how small, gets acknowledged with warmth. Activity 2. Shared book reading. And I want to be very specific about this because there is a right way and a less effective way. The effective way is what is called dialogic reading. You open the book to one page, you point to a picture and you ask, "What is this?" You wait. If the child does not respond, you model the answer. "This is a dog." Dog. Then you pause, point again. Dog. Can you say dog? You stay on that one page for as long as the child is engaged. You do not rush through the story. Repetition with the same books is significantly more effective than always reading new books. The brain recognizes, then understands, then produces, in that order. Activity 3 is the simplest and the most powerful, and it costs nothing. Narrate your daily routine to your child. While you are bathing them, now we are washing your hair. This is shampoo. The water is warm. While you are feeding them, this is dal, orange, hot, blow it. While dressing them, left foot, right foot, zip. What you are doing is providing a constant, contextualized stream of vocabulary in the exact moments when the child is most engaged. You are not drilling them, you are simply narrating. In my clinical experience, parents who do this consistently see measurable improvements in receptive vocabulary. Understanding always comes before production. This is where you build it. Activity 4. Turn-taking games. Communication is fundamentally a back and forth, and this rhythm needs to be practiced, especially in children with autism or speech delay, where the timing of social interaction is often the most affected area. You do not need expensive equipment for this. Rolling a ball back and forth, stacking blocks, one block each, alternating turns, putting objects into a container, one at a time, taking turns, blowing bubbles, then waiting for the child to reach for the wand before you blow again. Each of these is a turn-taking opportunity. The critical element in each one: you pause, you make eye contact, and you wait for the child to signal before your next turn. You are teaching them that communication has a rhythm. There is a back and forth, that you listen as much as you speak. This is the foundation of conversation, long before words emerge. Now I want to address 3 things that, although parents do with good intentions, actually slows down the progress. Number 1. Correcting. When you say no, say it properly, or that is not the right word. You are introducing anxiety around speaking. A child who associates communication with correction will communicate less over time. Model the correct form naturally instead, without drawing attention to the error. Number 2. Pressuring. Say mama, come on, say mama. The child feels the pressure. Under stress, the brain's language production actually shuts down. Wait for spontaneous communication attempts and celebrate those when they come. Number 3. Comparing. Comparing your child to a sibling, a neighbor's child, or a milestone chart does not accelerate development. It creates anxiety in the parent, which the child absorbs. Now, here the important thing we should remember is these things have to be individualized from child to child. No 2 children follow the same timeline. I hope today's video has given you a clear and practical starting point for speech therapy at home. 4 activities, 3 principles. 3 things to avoid. Start with just one activity this week. Do it every single day. And notice what changes. Tell me in comments which activity you plan to start with and which mistake you will avoid. See you in the next video. अपना भी ख्याल रखिएगा.